Good evening, students. So let me discuss the fourth paper revision. Look at the first problem, students. There is a ring of radius capital R. There is a ring of radius capital R that is uniformly charged. Let us say this is the ring. This is uniformly charged and the radius is R. This is uniformly charged. What is the linear charge density? Lambda. Linear charge density is lambda. You know that lambda is nothing but the charge per unit length. Charge per unit length. Here is the length. Here the length is 2 pi r. The length is 2 pi r. Now, there is an imaginary sphere of radius r. There is an imaginary sphere r with center on the circumference of the ring. If I say this is the circumference point, let us say C. Now there is one imaginary sphere of radius r and center as at one of the circumference. Now he is asking to find what is the electric flux passing through this sphere. What is the flux passing through this sphere? Now, before talking about the sphere, let me talk about what is the electric flux for the ring. Electric flux for the ring is how much? Electric flux is given by the formula 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge, which is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge. Total charge is nothing but lambda into 2 pi r. Correct, no? Lambda into 2 pi r. So lambda into 2 pi r. So this is the flux. But what they're expecting, Appa? They're expecting you to find what? The flux for the sphere. The flux for the sphere. Now the flux for the sphere. Sphere is enclosing only half of the ring. Sphere is enclosing only how much? Half of the ring. So half of the ring means, now if I say this is of the charge present in half ring is how much? Charge present in half ring is lambda into the length. Length is half of the circumference pi r. But sphere is having less than that because sphere enclosing the ring. So what is the charge coming from the sphere? It should be less than lambda times of pi r, no? Why it should be less than lambda times of pi r? Because the charge on the sphere is enclosing less than half of the ring. Since the sphere is enclosing the ring for less than half of the ring, it should be lambda into pi r. So charge on the sphere should be less than lambda times of pi r. Now they're asking you to find what is the flux passing through the sphere would be. So the flux passing through the sphere would be less than 1 by epsilon naught times the charge, that is lambda times of pi r. So charge is less than lambda pi r. So definitely the flux passing through that should be less than pi r lambda by epsilon naught. So none of the option will be the answer here. So option 4 is the correct answer. Option 4 is the correct answer. It should be less than of epsilon naught, 1 by epsilon naught times the lambda pi r. Yeah. Coming to the next concept. An electric dipole consists of two opposite charges. One charge is how much? 0.05 microcoulomb. Now they are separated by what distance? They are separated by a distance of 30 millimeter, that is 2a. That is placed in the electric field of 10 power 6 Newton per coulomb. The maximum torque acting on the dipole is maximum torque. What is the maximum torque acting on the electric dipole? Formula P into E. So P is nothing but dipole moment Q into 2A, which is into E. So the charge is 0.05 microcoulomb into separated distance is 30 millimeter into electric field, that is 10 power 6. These two will get cancelled out. So 30 into 0.05. 30 into 0.05. This 0.05 can be taken as 5 into 10 power minus 2 into 30 into 10 power minus 3. So 5 into 30 is 150. 150 into 10 power minus 5. So this can be taken as 1.5 into 10 power minus 3. Unit will be Newton meter no for torque. So option 4 is the right answer. 1.5 into 10 power minus 3. Look at the next problem. An infinitely long thin straight wire has linear charge density. Linear charge density is lambda, right? 1 by 3 coulomb per meter. What is the magnitude of the electric intensity E at a point 18 centimeter away? Now, what is the electric intensity for the uniformly charged wire? It is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 lambda by r. 9 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 power 9. 2 times of lambda is 1 by 3. R is 18 centimeter, that is 18 into 10 power minus 2. 9 ones are 9 twos are, even 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. 1 by 3 you will get into 10 power 11. When minus 2 comes up, it becomes plus 2. 9 plus 2 value will be 11. 1 by 3 is 0.33 into 10 power 11 Newton per Coulomb. So what is the electric intensity? 0.33 into 10 power 11 Newton per Coulomb. So option 1 is the right answer. Yeah. Look at the next problem. There is a particle of mass. There is a particle of mass m 2 into 10 power minus 3 kg that carries a charge of how much? 4 into 10 power minus 3 coulomb that enters into a electric field of 5 volt per meter. What is the kinetic energy they are expecting after 10 seconds? T equals to 10 seconds. Look at the concept here. You know that kinetic energy is nothing but the work done. Work done is force into displacement. Force is mass into Q into E in electric field. Displacement is given by half a T squared. QE half into acceleration is given by force by mass. So you can take it as QE by M into T squared. So this clearly tells Q squared E squared T squared divided by 2M. So this is the formula for the kinetic energy for the given data. So kinetic energy is equal to Q squared. What is charge? 4 into 10 power minus 3 whole squared into electric field squared, that is 5 squared, into time squared 10 seconds, so 10 squared, divided by 2m, 2 into mass. Mass is 2 into 10 power minus 3. So kinetic energy equals to 4 squared is 16 into 10 power minus 6. 5 squared value will be 25. 10 squared value will be 100. Divided by 2 into 2 will be 4 into 10 power minus 3. So kinetic energy is equal to 4 ones are 4 fours are. So 4 into 25 will be 100 into 10 power minus 6. Minus 6. When 10 power minus 3 comes up, it will be 10 power plus 3. Yeah, you can simplify this. This is found to be how much? 100 into 10 power minus 6 is 10 power minus 4. 10 power minus 4 plus 3 is 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 is 0.1 joule.
You are not sir.
Oh, sorry, Dhanlakshmi. Now it's fine, I think. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. So 500 microfarad capacitor is given. It is flowing at the rate of 100 microcoulomb per second, that is Q by T. Potential difference is given, that is 10 volt, after what interval of time? Look at the concept here. C is equal to Q by V. C is equal to Q by V. So you can take Q is equal to CV. Given Q by T is 100 microcoulomb per second. Q can be taken as C into V by T, that is 100 into 10 power minus 6. What is C value? 500 micro. Potential is 10. What about the time? You have to calculate 100 into 10 power minus 6. So 10 power minus 6 get cancel out. See, T will be 500 into 10 divided by 100. This is nothing but 50, 100 ones are 100 fives are. So 10 into 5 will be 50 seconds. So what about the time? 50 seconds. So option 4 will be the right option. What is electric potential given by? Electric potential is minus 5x plus 3y plus root 15z. Now they are asking you to find what is the electric potential, electric field. Now electric field is given by minus 5. This is acting along x-axis. So minus 5 into I cap. 3 into what is y? Y is acting along j cap. Root 15. Z is acting along k cap. X, Y, Z. All the three axes are there. So minus 5i plus 3j plus root 15k. So this is in terms of unit vector. So I, j, k are perpendicular to each other. If all the three lines are perpendicular to each other, the magnitude of the electric field is given by root of 5 squared plus 3 squared plus root 15 square, which is nothing but root of 25. 3 squared is 9 plus 15, which is nothing but root 25 plus 9 will be 34. 34 plus 15 is 49. So what is root 49? Root 49 is nothing but 7. Root 49 is nothing but 7. So electric field intensity vector is root 7. Root 49, that is nothing but 7. X-axis means I cap. Y-axis means J cap. Z-axis means K cap. So it is all one dimension. So it is just acting along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, which are mutually perpendicular to each other. Therefore, electric field value will be equal to root 49. That root 49 will be equal to 7. Look at the next problem. Electron is going to revolve like this in circular path. What is the radius equal to? Radius is 5 by 2 centimeter. With uniform speed, it is moving 6 into 10 power 5 meter per second. They're asking you to find the electric current I. Students, you know that current is nothing but rate of flow of charge Q by T. Time can be taken as distance by velocity, so 2 pi r by V. So I is equal to charge into V divided by 2 pi r. I value will be equal to charge Q is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Velocity is given as 6 into 10 power 5 by 2 into pi value I will keep as it is into radius is given as 5 by 2 centimeter. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. So 1.6 into 6 is 9.6 into 10 power minus 14 divided by pi into pi value will be pi squared approximately 10 into 10 power minus 2. That is 9.6 into 10 power minus, this is 10 power 1. 10 power 1, 10 power minus 2 is 10 power minus 1. When 10 power minus 1 comes to numerator, it becomes plus 1. So 9.6 into 10 power minus 13. Option B is the right answer. Look at this problem. Electric field is given. Electric field you have to calculate in the copper wire having area 2 millimeter square. That is carrying a current of 1 ampere. The conductivity sigma is 6.25 into 10 power 7. Students, you know that current density J is given by current by area. Current density is sigma into E, which is nothing but current by area. Now sigma is 6.25 into 10 power 7. Electric field you have to calculate. Current is 1. Area is 2 millimeter square 10 power minus 6. So E value will be equal to 1 divided by 6.25 into 2. That will be 6.25 into 2 will be 12.5 into 10 power 1, which is nothing but 1 divided by 125. So 1 by 125 is approximately 8 into 10 power minus 3. 1 by 125 is 0.008. 0.008 can be taken as 8 into 10 power minus 3. So option 3 is the right answer. What is the current I shown in the circuit will be? Now, whenever the current is there here, actually when it enters here, the current will not flow here. Reason, in this path, there is no opposition. So the current will flow in this path. So the current is going to flow like this. Three ohm, 10 volt will be there. Current will just flow like this because no opposition here. No opposition here. So current flows in this path. So current is nothing but potential divided by the resistance. Potential is how much? 10 volt. Opposition is 3. So 10 by 3 ampere is the current. So option 2 is the right answer. You have to find the magnetic field over here. Now there is one coil for the semicircle. Radius is R2. What is the magnetic field for this case? Mu naught by 4 pi into I by R into angle alpha, that is pi. Pi and pi will get cancelled. So mu naught I divided by 4 into radius. Radius is R2. Since the current is moving in this direction, since the current is moving in anti-clockwise direction, the magnetic field will be out of the plane. The magnetic field will be out of the plane. The another one will be the bigger semicircle. The bigger one semicircle, the radius is R1. So what's the formula for this? Mu naught I divided by 4 times of R1. Here also the current is moving in anti-clockwise direction. So definitely it is also going to be out of the plane. Since both the fields are acting in the same direction, you can tell the net magnetic field should be added up. In that, mu naught I by 4 is constant. So the left out term will be 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. And the magnetic field is acting out of the plane. So option 3 is the right answer. For anti-clockwise direction, current will be out of the plane. Current will be out of the plane. A charged particle is projected in the presence of magnetic field. Find the acceleration of the particle is found to be that. Find the value of x. Whenever the particle is moving in the circular path, the magnetic field is applied tangentially. The acceleration is acting towards the center. So clearly the acceleration and magnetic field are perpendicular. So A vector dotted with B vector should be 0. Why the dot product should be 0? Since these two are perpendicular to each other, the dot product of that should be 0. So acceleration into that, x into 3 plus 2 into 4 should be equal to 0. Or I can tell 3x is equal to 3x plus 8 equals to 0. Or 3x is equal to minus 8. Or x is equal to minus 8 by 3. So what is the value of the x? Minus 8 by 3. Option 1 is the right answer. Magnetic field applied to the cyclotron is given. B is 3.5 Tesla. What will be the frequency that should be applied across to accelerate the proton? What's the frequency formula actually? Frequency is given by the formula QB divided by 2 pi m. Since it is a proton, the charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Magnetic field is 3.5. 2 into pi value is 3.12. Mass of the proton is 1.66 or 1.6 into 10 power minus 2. 1.6, 1.6 will get cancelled out. 3.12 and 2. It is approximately 6.24 into 10 raised to plus 8. So what is 3 by 5? It is approximately 2 times. I can say it is 0.5 into 10 power 8. Or you can tell this approximately as 5 point something into 10 power 7. So 5 point something into 10 power 7 is the right answer. So option 3 is the correct one. The magnetic susceptibility of the magnetic material is chi1. This is T1. Now you have to find chi2 for T2. But this is in Celsius. You have to convert into Kelvin. So T1 should be 200 Kelvin. T2 should be how much? 273 plus 173. So this is also minus 173, no? Yeah, that minus is here. So T2 should be 100 Kelvin. According to your Curie's law, magnetic susceptibility is inversely proportional to temperature. So chi1 by chi2 value will be equal to T2 by T1. So chi1 value is given 0.0075. Chi2 you have to calculate. T2 is 100. T1 is 200. So this is almost 1 by 2. So 0.0075 by chi2. On cross multiplication, chi2 value will be 0.0075 into 2. That chi2 value will be equal to 75 into 2 will be 150. That is 0.015. 0.015. So option 1 is the right answer. So here you have to make use of Curie's law. Chi is inversely proportional to what? Temperature. At a certain place, the angle of dip is given. What is the angle of dip they have given? 30 degree. Horizontal component BH is given 0.50 Raston. What is the Earth's total magnetic field B? You know that Earth's total magnetic field or horizontal component value is BH is equal to B cos theta. So BH is 0.5 and B cos theta cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So what is B value? What is B value? Cross multiply. If you cross multiply, 2 into 0.5 value will be 1 divided by root 3. So magnetic field is 1 divided by root 3. The properties of paramagnetic and ferromagnetic substance are not affected by heating. No, wrong statement. Because chi is inversely proportional to temperature. As temperature rises, the alignment of the molecular magnetic gradually decreases. Yes, when the heat energy is given, the molecular will attract, move in the random motions. So the arrangement start decreasing. So only the statement 2 is correct. What induction would be needed to store 1 kilowatt hour of energy in a coil carrying current of 200 ampere? So energy is given in the coil. 1 kilowatt hour means 3.6 into 10 power 6 joule. That is given here. What is the current carrying? 200 ampere. Inductance they are expecting L. You know that energy stored in the coil is given by the formula U is equal to half Li square. Energy stored in the coil is given by the formula U is equal to half Li squared. So U is equal to half into, what about L? We don't know. I squared is 200 squared. So energy is 3.6 into 10 power 6. 2 squared will be 4. 4 by 2 will be 12 into 10 power 4. So 2 and 1.8. So L value will be equal to 1.8 into 10 power 6 divided by 10 power 4. This can be taken as 1.8 into 10 power 2. That is nothing but 180 Henry. So option 1 is the right answer. So self-inductance coil value will be 180 Henry. Circular ring of diameter is given 20 centimeter. That has a resistance of 0.01 watt. Resistance can't be in watt apart. Resistance is not going to be in watt. You change this. Assume this is ohm. This is not watt. This is ohm. The charge is flowing. How much of charge is going to flow in that case? Magnetic field is given, that is 2 Tesla, parallel to that. You know that the induced charge is given by the formula flux divided by the resistance. Flux is nothing but magnetic field into area divided by the resistance. Magnetic field into Area of the coil is given by pi r squared by r. So what is the magnetic field B? 2 Tesla. Pi value 3.14. Radius squared. 20 centimeter is the diameter. So radius will be off of that 10 centimeter. That is 10 into 10 power minus 2 whole squared by the resistance value. Resistance value is 0.01. So Q is 6.28 into 10 power minus 2, because 10 into 10 power minus 2 is 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 whole square value will be 10 power minus 2 divided by 0.01, which is nothing but 6.28, because 0.01 and 10 power minus 2 will get cancelled out. So what is the induced charge? 6.28 coulomb. So option B is the right answer. The natural frequency of the circuit. You know that natural frequency is called the resonant frequency. What's the formula for the resonant frequency? Resonant frequency is given by the formula 1 divided by 2 pi into root LC. So option 1 is the right answer. The maximum energy stored in the capacitor is T equals to 0. After what time the current circuit becomes maximum? Current in the circuit will become maximum after this interval of time, that T is equal to T by 4. So time should be T by 4. And you know that time period is the reciprocal of frequency. So T can be taken as 1 by F, which is nothing but, frequency is nothing but 1 divided by 2 pi into root LC. So this 2 pi root LC goes to numerator divided by 4, or you can say pi by 2 into root LC. L value is given as 25 milli and 10 microfarad. 10 into 10 power minus 6. So this is pi by 2. 25 into 10 will be 250. Or do one thing. 10 power minus 3, 10 power 1 is 10 power minus 2. 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 6 is 10 power minus 8. So this can be taken as 5 into 10 power minus 4. They are asking in terms of milli. They want in terms of milli. So do one thing, I will keep pi by 2. Milli means 0.5 into 10 power minus 3. 0.5 is 1 by 2. So it becomes pi by 4 into 10 power minus 3. So pi by 4 into 10 power minus 3. So option 2 is the right answer. They are expecting in terms of milli. So pi by 4 into 10 power minus 3. Option 2 is the right answer. Electric current is given by this. What is the RMS value? What is the first amplitude current? I1, 3. What is the second amplitude current? 4. One is sine function. The another one is a cos function. So the resultant current should be root of I1 squared plus I2 squared. That is nothing but root of 9 plus 16. That I value is root 25. But this is peak value. But they are asking you to find the RMS current. If you know the peak value, how to find the RMS value? Peak value divided by root 2. So peak value is root 25 divided by root 2. So you can take this as 5 divided by root 2. Option 1 is the right answer. Coming to the 21st problem. Whatever the magnetic field is given, they are asking you to find what is the electromagnetic wave is an example for. So definitely if you want to find the electromagnetic wave, you have to find what is the wavelength. You know that wavelength is given by the formula 2 pi by k. So I'll keep 2 pi as it is. What is the k coefficient? K is this value, x coefficient. That is 0.5 into 10 power 3. 0.5 is 1 by 2. So 2 goes up to 4 pi into 10 power minus 3. Pi value is 3 point something. So it is 12 point something into 10 power minus 3. So this is in the 0.0125. So this is almost wavelength range in terms of microwaves. Million bandida. So it is in terms of microwaves. Actually, this type of problems are tricky appa. If you know the wavelength range, then only you can answer this type of questions in the exam. What is the pressure exerted formula? Pressure is exerted by the formula is given by intensity divided by the speed of light. Intensity divided by the speed of light. Option 3, direct question. Ultraviolet radiation of higher frequency waves are dangerous to human being. Ultraviolet radiations are absorbed by the atmosphere. Actually, assertion is also true, but the reason is false. UV radiations can't absorb by the atmosphere. So assertion is true, but no. Ultraviolet radiation is absorbed by the sphere, right? Both assertion and reasons are true, but reason cannot be the correct explanation. UV radiations, no. So UV radiation is going to be absorbed by the atmosphere by the help of the ozone layer. So they are going to absorb. So both assertion and reasons are true, but reason is not the correct explanation for that. Air bubble inside the water behaves like a concave lens. When surrounding medium becomes less, it changes the nature. So air bubble, which you considered as a convex lens, becomes what? Concave lens. Focal length of the objective lens is 10 centimeter and focal length of the eyepiece is 10 millimeter. Now they are asking to find the tube length. Actually, tube length is 11 centimeter, that is directly given. Now they are asking you to find what is the magnifying of the telescope. Direct formula, magnifying of the telescope is nothing but F naught by Fe. F naught divided by Fe. What is focal length of the objective lens? 10 centimeter. What about the focal length of the eyepiece? 10 millimeter means 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. So 10 by 1 will be 10. So magnification will be 10. A ray of light passes through an equilateral prism. Equilateral prism means 60 degree. Angle of incidence is given by equal to the angle of emergence. I1 is equal to I2. And it is latter by 3 by 4th of the angle of the prism. It is equal to 3 by 4th of the angle of the prism. Now what will be the deviation? They are asking D. Now you know that angle of the incidence is A plus deviation by 2. Angle of incidence is 3 by 4A, which is equal to A plus deviation by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. 3 times of A is equal to 2 times of A plus deviation. So deviation is equal to how much? If I multiply 2A, 3A minus 2A is equal to 2 times of delta, right? This is A is equal to 2 times of delta. Deviation is A by 2. A by 2 is 60 by 2, that is 30 degree. Now, please remember the shortcut. whenever they are saying that the angle of incidence and the angle of emergence are equal, clearly it says it is at minimum deviation. It is at minimum deviation. When it is at minimum deviation, you know that A should be equal to R by 2. So R is equal to A by 2. So that R value will be equal to A by 2, 60 by 2, that will be 30. This itself clearly gives the deviation. So these are the 26 problems, Appa. I will stop at this stage. The remaining 24 problems, I will complete it tomorrow in the tomorrow sessions. So in the Thursday's class, I will take up the first PUC chapter synopsis. As per your request, I will do the first PU chapter synopsis on the Thursday's class. Tomorrow, as usual, I will complete this remaining 24 problems apart. So I'll stop at this stage. We'll continue in the tomorrow session, students. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.